Are You Wearing a Helmet is brought to you by Excelsior Games and Comics in Greenville, Michigan. Find us on Facebook, iTunes, Podbean, and Stitcher.
Welcome back, listeners, to another exciting, action-packed episode of Are You Wearing a Helmet? I'll be your DM for the day, Keith Allen, and I'm joined by...
Ken, playing Erdith, the Elven Ranger.
Chris, wee-hoo! Halfling Ranger. I'm not a ranger, I'm a rogue. I'm a rogue.
Engelbert Harrison, also going through an identity crisis, but I believe I'm cleric.
Today I am. Tomorrow, Warlock.
Eric playing Gunther Stanmeyer. I am a mobile door.
All right. Where we last left our intrepid adventurers, they had just had a suicidal fairy come flying at them from the base of the bizarre rock formation and explode against Gunther's shield.
This would be a real problem if there were hundreds of them. No!
Funny you should mention that.
God, no!
Seeing it's no big deal for them either, because they just return to the Fey realm when they die, don't they?
Yes.
So they can just keep coming back and back again. They think this is fun.
Yeah, we found a like a bare spot in the patch between our realities. I mean, I do this, I'll be back in 10 minutes.
Yeah. Awesome.
Oh, no, they're banished for at least a year.
Oh,
But-
fine.
Well, let's pick up the pace.
All right. So you find yourself in this gigantic cavern with a waterfall, an exploded fairy smeared against the front of a shield.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool, Gunther. That keep close and start hugging on the trail again.
All right. You make your way to the base of the rock spire or tower or whatever you want to call it, into
yeah.
the steps.
All right. The little fire that's in the brazier.
Yeah.
How little is this little fire?
It is a small fire, maybe twice as big as a candle flame.
Ha ha! I piss it out.
As you take a second to
You little jerks want to attack us down here.
go ahead and
Pee on your
extinguish
flame.
this fire, you notice that there's a small, like in the brazier is a small, like almost like pseudo camp set up inside of it, as it's a large bronze bowl. Somebody has like set up a little chair and a little table.
Even better.
All
I'm
right.
gonna wash it away. I apologize, gentlemen, for being so brutal and so barbaric in front of you, but this is deserved. Zip.
And
Piddle, piddle, piddle. Actually, you're shy.
did you
so-
Yeah, I need you all to look away.
did you
Here's like
did
a
you
little
hit
chair.
your head when you fell down the well? Just a question.
Probably. And I pee.
All right.
Dribble, dribble, dribble. All right.
Dribble? No, it's like a. As it's a flame retardant foam.
It's everything, you know. I don't have to eat or drink, so I've been absorbing all that water while down the well. Like a sponge. Now I can let it all out.
All right. After this wonderful distraction, you
And
find
then-
yourself at the foot of the steps, and everybody else has joined you.
Up the
Yes.
steps.
Halfling urine is a non-Newtonian pony.
Oh God! You press on it, and it just stiffens up. Oh my God! Oh, non-Newtonian fluids
Up
are
steps.
so awesome.
All right. Yes, you.
Being cautious with traps.
All right, you make your way up the steps cautiously, looking for traps. Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
13.
You don't see any traps.
Excellent. Up the steps.
Pitter, pitter, pitter. The steps take you up and around the pillar, and once you reach the back side of it, you get to the first.
Trap?
No, one of the little buildings that's like stuck to the side of.
Oh, I thought there was only one, but there's...
There's several,
Oh.
like stuck to the side of the stone pillar.
Excellent. So if we purge this area of the Pixie menace, it'll take care of then there'll be no more going on
The
up front.
steps wrap around the pillar in a counterclockwise spiral going up.
How big around is the spiral?
It is maybe a good
Like diameter?
It's like a 40, 50 foot.
Oh,
Oh man.
all right. So the possibility of just smashing it down at the base is probably not going to work out.
No.
Gotcha.
And you also notice that the steps are made for somebody of a medium-sized build.
Yeah.
Medium human size, not
Right,
halfling
right.
size.
So, the guy that was killed by the tappers was the maintenance man down here, taking care of the little Pixie Fae.
So you're saying we have a
When
Darby
the
O'Gill
tappers
situation?
murdered him, he was the only one that knew. So no one has been down here taking care of the Pixie folk, and so they've gone out looking for what happened. Where's our friend? Ah, you, woman in the street. You might know. Let's cleave into you.
You were
It's all a huge
you were
misunderstanding.
bizarrely
Yeah.
close to the truth.
That's my take on it. So
So-
let's hurry up and kill all these things so that we don't have to worry about taking care of them.
So they've eliminated Sean Connery, and now things are running amok.
Yes.
Right, little people.
Got it. She is my dear, my darling.
That's my take on it. And my solution is to murder all the little people.
All right. But as
Maybe
you
don't take care of them.
as you travel upwards, like I said, you make it to the first little or building set into the side of the stone pillar, and there is a heavy door made completely of wood in front of you.
How big is this heavy door? Is it like medium size?
Yeah, medium size.
All right. Is it trapped and or locked?
I don't know, is it?
Does a 15 tell me?
15 tells you that you don't see any traps.
Excellent. Is it locked?
No.
Open it up.
Boot! You boot open the door into a chamber. You enter from this side right here.
Look at that. A pre-made map. Awesome. Not wasting time
You know,
to draw.
I figured the listeners were
job.
tired of us just making small talk while I drew out the rooms. So
We make small talk all the time. What,
Look at the
all right.
tiny dinner
You said I'm
table.
over here. The
Of course, we're talking about pixies. What other talk would it be? Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
I'm sorry for that.
I got it. I got it.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'll groan later.
I'll take point.
all right, and it is single file. So
Yeah.
right.
So how come I'm not in the front?
I'm going to
you
assume
can-
Gunther pushed you out of the way when.
Or you can not assume that and just take front. I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Totally
up there.
fine.
That's right. Take the brunt of it with your child body.
Yeah.
But only the bottom half of the front of it.
Look, I need you to take a couple of miles per hour off from those projectiles by the time they hit my shield.
Yeah. Okay. So this looks like a big dining room or meeting room or something.
Yes, you open the door into what appears to be a large banquet hall set into the side of the stone pillar. It the building itself is built into the side, like I said, like the Ewok village, where there are like angled timbers going from the pillar itself to the outer walls to provide support. So it's like hanging off the side, like almost like a mushroom off the side of a tree.
Right.
All right.
Anybody in here?
You do not see anybody.
All right. The little things on the other side of the room, are those like little alcoves, those windows?
Those are tiny windows, like almost the size of arrow slits.
Are they windows to the soul?
No, they're windows to the outside.
Oh.
All right.
All right.
You one of the things you notice, there is a large long table spanning maybe 40 feet with a ornate chair set on the opposite end of it from you, carved from a rich like rose wood. The chair itself depicts fairies in various forms of disrobe feasting on nuts and berries, and
Yes.
it's the naughty chair.
Them nuts.
The Fairy Sutra.
The table is lined on either side with small stools. Set. It would be like a medium-sized table for humans, and the stools are super tall, almost like bar stools,
Right.
ending in little tiny seats with cushions sewn onto them.
Yeah.
Whoa,
we get it.
cool.
We get it. Jeez.
Oh my god, man.
Wow.
The table.
Hey, you could probably telekind all of those stools directly at him.
So, now
A
getting
small, meager banquet is laid out on the table of bowls of nuts and fruits,
God, man.
each one in its own tiny wooden bowl.
Every time a man steps up and gives a little bit of flavor to the environment, you're like, bored.
Too long. Go now.
All right, Caligula.
thought he was done.
Should we move your sedan chair over to the next combat? Here, let us bore you aloft on our shoulders.
I thought he was done.
No, dear God.
Woo, all right. So,
I don't even care anymore.
trying to get my brain around the staircase here. Do we have to go through this room, or can we continue up the staircase?
You cannot go. You have to go through the room. There is
through
a
it. Okay.
door on the other side of the room leading. You're going to assume to the staircase that you saw on the other
Unless
side.
you want to shimmy around the side of the tree. I won't be attaching the rope this time.
It's a pillar.
Yeah, it's a smooth
It's a
stone
big
pillar.
yeah, so it'll be even harder. So I'd probably be able to do it. It's the easy stuff I fail at.
The more difficult I make it, the easier it is for you.
Right. His
All
spider
right,
climb
I don't see any
kicks
reason
in.
to not hop in here.
Yep.
There's no like paperwork or nothing. It's just
Paperwork?
No, just the 6
The-
windows to
the
the
new-
Kia Soul.
Oh, I don't know. There might be more stuff in this room, but I got interrupted on my lame ass flavor text.
What?
So,
I was gonna enjoy a bowl of nuts.
along the far wall to the, I'm going to say north. It will be north for
Engelbert is north. Got it.
Engelbert will be north in the play or in the sitting. So, to the north, there are shelves lined with various crockery.
What a cry.
Okay. Are they sealed, or are they just like
Are you entering into the room?
Yeah, I
Okay.
hopped in like 10 minutes ago. How else could I have
You
a
make
bowl
it.
of nuts?
You make it about halfway through the room before I need you to roll initiative,
Hey, there we go.
and nobody else seems to be in the room.
Oh, man. So nobody else rolls initiative, right?
No, I need initiative from everybody.
I'm okay either way.
Oh. That's good. That's flipping them numbers around from last time.
Oh, jeez, oh Pete.
Oops.
Perfect. Hold on, let me document this for the website. We have a website maybe somewhere? I don't know. Do we?
We did at one point. I know.
County bar.
I'm hearing some heavy breathing through the mic.
It's probably me.
That's me.
I've been,
Sorry.
honestly, I've been hearing that the whole time. I just figured it was me. Getting all excited.
Erdith,
Oh, combat.
you go first. As you you see lights come flooding into the cavern from outside
Oh, sweet God, shut the doors.
and begin coming towards the flying towards the opposite wall with the windows there
That
from
come-
the outside.
Okay. Like the things we just saw, the little fairy things?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Each one, just so you know, the humanoid is maybe a good 3 inches tall with tiny little dragonfly wings. At least that's how you got it described to you before it
It
exploded.
exploded.
You can still see part of the wing over here.
Do those windows have shutters?
No, they do not.
Like a butterfly hit by a Buick.
What's the last thing to go through a fly's mind
His
when it
butt.
hits a car?
You can see what appears to be, with a quick count, 9 of the motes of light begin making their way towards the building.
Oh,
Right.
boy.
I mean, I don't have a whole lot of stuff that's going to be able to deal with a lot of tiny little things.
Zoom, zoom.
I mean, I can attempt to shoot one.
Okay.
Because heck, why not? That's what I do.
Maybe you'll set up a chain reaction.
Yeah.
Be like fireworks.
I don't think I'll get it with a 12.
No.
13.
Nope.
40.
50.
25?
60.
A 25 will do it.
36. Outside the window.
That's what I Jizo-pieced about. You good luck. All right.
Yeah, I didn't.
So you draw an arrow, knock it on your bow, and shoot it off just barely as the swarm of them begins moves out around them, almost like a flock of birds in flight.
They're schooling.
Kinda. As they make it towards to the windows and begin to crawl through.
Oh, no.
I know I said let's kill all of them, but maybe we can be friends.
Do they look like the Splody one from earlier?
I mean,
Almost exactly like
I'm a
the
cool
explodey
elf.
one.
I'm a cool halfling. You guys are humans. And then we got the freak elf. Maybe
they might understand Elven.
yeah, maybe they'll be cool.
Maybe.
I mean, we technically didn't kill that last one. He killed himself.
It's going to be hard to explain, though.
Gunther.
Not really. Not if they're equipped the same way.
Knowing that the last one exploded on me, I'm going to move into the room, and I'm going to raise up my shield with the dodge action.
Okay.
So yeah, I try to centralize myself as much as possible here. Actually, what's it going to take for me to get up on that table and not crush it under my weight?
I mean, it's a sturdy built table.
It's a regular table.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to
Very
hop
table.
up there and get myself right up in the center of all of it.
Acrobatics check. You said hop.
That would be hilarious.
That would be a keyword.
I'm not trying to do it acrobatically. I'm trying to do it via jumping.
Okay, yeah. Strength then.
Atleticas.
Yeah. Athletics.
15.
Ha! Onto the table.
Buh! Dun, 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 dun.
You go for it, Cyrano.
Yep. Center of the table, and it's like, well, I've seen what the last bugger did. Come at me.
I mean, you got an action yet, don't you?
My action was the dodge.
Oh, yeah. That's right. That's right. Never mind. So I will shut my gob. And you set yourself up.
Yeah.
Engelbert.
I did.
Okay. I'm going to advance into the room.
All right.
I'm going to hold up my hands. And in Sylvan, I'm going to say to them, please, friends, we come in peace. We are not here to hurt you.
Diplomacy?
Oh. Hey,
Like it.
man. Nice.
Uh-oh.
Well,
In broken Sylvan, he calls out Eridith to the... And you're like, foreigners.
You talk about I'm fluent.
He's fluent. He's just not saying the right
Just
thing.
not eloquent. Where the heck? What am I looking for?
You should be
Persuasion.
looking for persuasion down
Yeah.
towards the bottom corner.
I'm sorry, I said diplomacy, didn't I?
Yeah. 11.
Yeah, you didn't beat my 22.
What you really said was, hold up, jerks. We're here to kill you.
I'm just going to erase
The word for friend and enemy is it just? I mean, it's all in the pronunciation.
Yeah.
So, they kind of stutter and hold in place for a second before they look around amongst themselves and seem to.
Ooh, so we know which one's the leader then, because they all look to him, right? Kill him first.
We got you.
All right, are you going to do anything else, or was that it?
If they don't look like they're going to hesitate in any way, then I probably would take an action.
Yeah. No, it doesn't look like they're really hesitating.
I will cast Bless
Okay.
on us.
Okay.
Let's
I
see,
figured.
3. Just want to be clear.
I'm your friend. Bless you.
I'm gonna cast on everybody except me.
Okay. We who?
Sweet.
I'm going to casually stroll to this front table, this front chair that's sized for medium-sized people, right? All the rest of them have little tiny seats
Yeah.
on top.
Yeah. It's
And I'm going to sit down, and I'm going to grab a bowl of nuts. Be like, please join me.
okay.
I mean,
And show zero aggression.
I look. I just sort of side eye Wii, and I'm like,
And I motion to the table for the rest of the little
Persuasion with disadvantage.
disadvantage. Oh, because I don't speak.
You're eating their nuts.
Well, I figured their nuts are at the small table.
Yeah,
the
right.
small ones.
Holy.
Doggone, that would have been good too. But my better is a 9, or my lesser is a 9.
Okay, yeah, no, they don't seem to be. I mean,
convinced.
it was a valiant attempt.
I
like it. Probably wouldn't have helped, or would have helped if your friend hadn't jumped up on the table and started kicking their nuts and fruit all over.
Yeah, but my next friend said, "Hold up, whoa, we just want to hang out."
Eridith. Also the arrow earlier.
Well, that can't be helped. They showed aggression. They
had
bared
one
their teeth
scream
at us.
and YOLO himself into my shield. So you know what?
There's actually the little like outline in blood where he hit your shield.
Yeah, I'll walk into the room. Arrow's still knocked and drawn. We'd prefer not violence, but if you want to keep this going, we will end this.
All right.
In something that they can understand.
All right.
As my
what
shield
I'm saying.
has,
Any
this
response
could
at all?
be you pointed to. Pointed to
Go ahead and give me a diplomacy check. Or I'm sorry, persuasion again. Jeez.
I don't think that's gonna work.
Why?
I roll so low on this today. Yeah, I'm not even gonna. That's like a 7.
Okay. No.
Oh,
Then I'll let my arrow do the talking. Ooh, and I'm gonna hunter's mark one of them. The first one in front, just for the hell of it.
Okay. The first one to the south here.
Sure. I could have used that on the
Yeah,
diplomacy.
yeah. Way to go.
That's
You're made for murder.
27.
all I know is kill.
blam!
What'd you say? 27?
Yeah.
Yes, that will hit.
God, that kills a couple of their ancestors too, right?
As the 8.
Like they have to fulfill an HP debt.
I mean,
He already hit, so I was like, "Oh, don't forget you're blessed." That doesn't matter because you still hit.
the elves look at fairies as a nuisance.
No.
23,
Like raccoons?
23 points of damage.
Raccoons.
So
No,
they
I
have some
see
for
it.
pets.
23.
23.
Right.
All right, tip him.
But only wood elves do.
Right.
Right. Bleh. And then I will move my mark to leprechaun.
All right.
The wee leprechaun.
Faith and Magora. They're after me Lucky Charms.
All right. And they begin to advance.
That's the
They
biggest leprechaun I've ever seen.
drawing small stone swords from loops at their belts. The belts and like loincloths being the only clothes that they seem to be wearing.
Hot.
Yeah, that's hot. The ones on the outside enter into the room swarming. Let's see. For the sake of what is Weehoo's AC?
I don't know. I got it covered up. I haven't needed it in so long.
Guess high.
It's 15.
All right. Take 1 point of damage as it drives forward with its small needle-like sword. The next one will miss. And the third one... What did you say?
15.
15? The third one will hit. So take another
third
point
one,
of damage.
Which one is that?
That is the koi fish.
That attacked something other than me nearby. I stab him in
Okay.
response.
Bleh.
I don't. That's a
False.
yep. False. That's a 9. I rolled and 2.
Could you stop spreading fake
Oh
news?
wait.
German for no.
It's now a 10 because of
Ooh.
bless.
Yeah.
That's still a miss.
Dang.
Okay. Unfortunately, the other ones, there are 4 of them that are swinging on you.
Disadvantage, baby. All of them.
Okay. It's okay. They have. What's your armor class again?
18.
I haven't rolled above a 10 yet.
That's
so-
good. Keep that up.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
That was a 1 on the die, though.
Yeah.
So he has a critical miss.
Woohoo! Stab your friend.
They both explode.
I dare you.
Oh no!
Create a chain reaction of explosion.
At 61.
Oh man, overlapping chain explosions.
Delightful.
I like
It's
it.
the difference between
Delightful.
pixie jelly and pixie jam.
61. Shield tangles with opponent. No effect if no shield is being used. They are not using a shield.
Fine.
Sorry. I didn't mean to jip you out of the critical fumble on my part. And
I'm satisfied by their failure.
Engelbert, you will have 2 coming at you. 19 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, take 1 point of damage.
All right.
22 to hit. Take
Yeah.
1 point of damage.
Okay, I've succeeded on my first and second concentration checks.
All right. And then Gunther.
Sweet. Well, you tried reasoning with them.
Now it's extermination time.
Yeah. All right. So, yeah, looks like I'm gonna try to stab these guys out the air. Yeah. Let's see here. I will try to hit up the one between me and Wii U here first. Awesome. It's a nat 1 and a nat 1.
Hey.
Hey, I'm going to go ahead and need
Roll a
a...
d4.
No, I need
Oh,
you
that was the D4. That was the
Oh.
other nat 1.
I understand. I didn't help is what you're saying.
Go ahead and roll me a percentile, please.
72.
72. You're using your sword or your
Spear.
spear, right? So there is a 60% chance that you are going to break your weapon. It's 100%, but it's minus or plus for each and it's magic. So go ahead.
So,
Yeah, go ahead. Break that weapon I gave you.
well, I mean, the head of it's magic, so that's not gonna.
Well,
be
it's
much.
Go
It's
ahead.
gonna break
technically it's
Do it.
It's made. It's a completely made out of bronze. Remember?
Oh God, really?
So if you break that, that'll be amazing.
So, what do I need to roll on it?
Give me higher than a 60.
No.
False.
All right. So you lunge forward with your spear and get it caught in the floor, and you hear a brrr as it bends forward, and the tip of the spear bends at a 90-degree angle.
Are you serious?
Well, at least they're not tooth fairies.
Nope. They're just as bad. Kill them with fire. That's fine.
Ooh, I couldn't have planned that any better. That's awesome. The Germans have a word for this. It's called Schadenfreude. I love it. All right, Engelbert.
All right.
We can still be friends after this, right, Eric?
I'll use my movement to pull a sword.
Okay.
I'm going to move behind Gunther there,
Okay.
and that's gonna provoke from
One of
guy.
them.
Does it provoke because they're tiny?
I mean, they've got really short reach, but yes.
All right. I don't know the rules in fifth.
18?
For that stuff.
Yeah, can't miss. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna use my flashy thing, my reaction, where I can do warding flare, and he has disadvantage.
Okay.
Doesn't really do.
Oh snap!
That's another 18.
You know, if you just want to kill me, you just tell me.
1 point of damage, please.
What is that? That is okay. Bless no longer works.
Oh,
Wait, no. Yep.
you lost concentration on the
minute.
spell.
No, it's got to be above a 10, right? What's the
crap, I can't.
I don't remember.
I can't.
It's fine. It's
Actually.
fine.
It's 10 plus spell level, right?
10 plus spell
is the
level,
DC or
blesses
whatever.
1, so it's 11. So it's still yeah, that's a fail.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool then. I am going to then hold up my holy symbol
Okay.
and tell them that the God of man defies them. Creator of man, the guy upstairs defies them.
The big guy doesn't like it.
Yeah. And I'm going to, in a 30-foot radius, I'm going to, gonna explode light.
Okay.
And they're all gonna have to make Constitution saves.
All right.
And there's some other things. I should read these things before I start doing.
What is the number on that?
Oh, it's gonna be my saving throw, which is going to be 14.
Okay. Do. Oh, he passed. All right, they all failed except for one.
All right.
The koi fish managed.
The
Oh,
koi
there's one
fish.
more. I missed one. And he failed too.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Get some.
Oh man.
Everyone who failed is going to take 19 points of searing damage.
All right, so you baked them like potatoes.
And I guess the other guy would probably take just 9.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
Does the eye jelly pop?
As you raise your holy symbol and call out to your god, you send forth searing light in all directions, protecting your compatriots, of course. And you hear the pop and sizzle of flesh being burnt, and all of them fall to the ground, their little wings incinerated, writhing.
Wow.
I
I
got
didn't know
him.
you could do that.
I got him.
Good job.
I'll get up close to that one right
Nice
next to me and
one.
say, "I told you so."
I'll see you in a year. Wow. Now these are all like
As you-
roasted nuts.
As you
I'm going to help myself to some nuts.
Here, I'm going to pass these back out. As you get up close to say, "I told you so," you see it reach up to you and with a final gasp go, "Thank you."
You're welcome. They're possessed.
And then they turn into ectoplasm and
Oh, I was hoping
boil
little,
away.
Little chicken fairy wings.
I yank the broken spear out of the table, and I'm like, Engelbert, you don't happen to have any sort of mending spell, do you?
Let me see here.
He might eventually.
Not today.
Give me a name.
Perhaps
So,
tomorrow.
hang on to it.
And then
guess.
I just strap the thing to the back there. That's like, well, I officially don't feel bad about this. Just boot the table.
Serenity now.
Well, then we
I
go out the
feel
other
much
door.
better.
All right.
And then go out the other door.
Hey, all of these things that just got burned horribly to death. Do they have any? Do they have any valuables on their tiny, tiny forms?
Now that you look, you do notice that there are tiny mithril rings. And each one is like a burnt outline of where it fell onto the ground, much like your shield. Each one of them is wearing like a tiny collar almost made out of mithril threads,
Sweet.
Wow.
like
Don't touch 'em.
woven around their neck.
What do you mean don't touch them?
It's not for human hands.
Good. I'll grab them all.
No.
Hey, go ahead and roll me a will save.
Oh, balls.
Do I get any kind of advantage? Because,
You
not
still.
really my
Oh
zone.
no, Bless went away, didn't it?
It did.
what is will? Is that an intelligence
Wisdom.
thing? Or is that a
Wisdom.
Yeah, wisdom.
In that case, 20. 20.
I am really boloing my game systems today. Yes, it's a wisdom save. So, and what was that?
20.
20. 20.
All right, you feel the wash of somebody else's like malignant will try to take grasp of your mind as you touch the tiny woven mithril threads. But you manage to assert yourself and
Put
it in the bag.
shake it off.
I've got my own maliciousness. I
Put
don't
it in
need
the
any
bag.
of this.
Well, since these guys are
We'll sweep 'em up
atomized,
into
right?
the bag.
We just
Separately.
sweep them into a
Sweep 'em up.
bag.
Yeah,
Okay.
Their own bag.
Yeah.
I'll
Not
take
the
that.
party bag.
Okay.
Right. And I'll take that.
It jingle jangles on your
Excuse
hip.
me?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to pickpocket him
I will smack you.
very shortly after he puts that bag away.
It's not unheard of for mithril goods to fall into human hands. Although
I know, but these are absolutely weird cursed objects.
I'm
Yeah.
not human.
Yes, and until we can remove.
non-elven hands, I guess. Although it's usually rare and it's given as a gift to somebody of extreme.
So if I put this curse to my advantage and give it to my compatriots, they'll
You're
obey
all
my
now
every
slaves to
command.
the elven conclave.
You stop doing your stupid human things.
That's right.
All right, so they've been taken over by a malicious mind. Cool. Let's go out that other door.
All right. The other door leads to a stairway spiraling up around the
we're gonna go up the spiral.
It's a lot of animosity.
It spirals around the pillar twice before ending in another doorway.
Ooh. Same kind
This
of door?
one, yeah, same kind of door, only this, well, same kind of like building built into the side of the pillar. It is a straight walled stone pillar, like obviously not a natural phenomenon. And I will. The door itself is made out of wood, but it's been carved with fig leaves and that kind of thing into the door in like an intricate pattern.
Wow, this thing's really cool. Check out your straps.
Sure.
6.
Looks good to me.
Yeah, and then we're gonna try to open it.
Everything's
it locked?
fine.
It is not locked.
All right, then I'm gonna open it.
All right.
Hello.
Go ahead and roll me a dex save,
Any other
please.
possessed things in here? 14.
All right.
Oh, 15.
All right. Hey, guess what you needed?
14?
15.
Hey!
Yeah.
You manage to duck underneath as you push on and it swooshes over your head as a bar comes out of the door as it's pushed forward and tries to sweep you off the side of the pillar.
That's right.
Whew.
The penitent man will pass.
Yeah. What? I pushed on the pull-em, apparently.
Kneels before.
Well, that's good. You got it. You got
There
it.
you go.
All right. Well, that was
Fantastic move.
Woo!
That's
All
great.
right.
That's my
Let's
favorite one.
Yep.
let's take a peek inside here. I use this guy because I'm in stealth mode now.
Ooh. All right. This opens up into a massive room compared to the last. Richly appointed. It appears that rabbit pelts have been put along the floor, creating a carpet all the way around it.
I thought I was going to say rabbit pellets. Okay.
Keekle as far as the eye can see.
Richly appointed rabbit pellets. They have eaten the finest of greens.
Alfalfa.
What's with
This
all these
room
raisins?
smells amazing.
No, rabbit pelts have been put down in a pseudo macabre almost kind of imitation of carpet. The only piece of furniture in this entire room is a large ornate golden throne along the east wall.
Any other stuff and or occupants?
Not that you can see.
Excellent.
Thousands
That
of-
golden
Roll me a
throne
perception check, though.
requires a golden shower.
Rabbit ghosts.
Rabbit ghost.
23. 23.
All right. You notice as you step into the room that there appear to be figures moving around underneath the rabbit pelts.
Hey, quick! Set these pets on fire.
I'm Watership down with that.
I see what you did.
Nah.
Oh, there's stuff under the pelts. Burn them.
Pilled him.
I'll take a step back out of the room
Okay.
and kind of toss my torch in there.
Steamroller the whole thing.
All right. Yeah. You throw it in there. Unfortunately, pelts don't tend to burn so well, so it just kind of smolders on the floor.
you can do it. Come on.
And everybody go ahead and roll me initiative as fairies come popping up out of the ground from underneath the pelts.
That's not as good.
We're back up. Feeling good about it.
I feel like this is another job for our cleric of fire.
So, about that.
So
It's
let
really
me tell
cool
you,
one time.
One punt jump.
it's a great trick, but I can only do it once.
In my life.
God, that's like that old Warner Brothers cartoon where the weasel's like, yeah, he swallows all his gasoline and then he just throws a match in there. And it's like, man, that was a sensational trick as he just burns himself alive and then his ghost pops up and he's like, yeah, but I can only do it once.
All right. Eridith, unsurprised by the fairies' ambush as you grew up with these annoying little pests, you have managed to go first.
I don't wanna.
Pretty amazing because I rolled really well. Well,
I mean, yeah, you did pretty good.
not really well, but I did pretty good.
I did not.
No, you did not. But you still did better than Egg.
That's fair.
I mean, he's a cleric. He's supposed to go last, right?
Yeah, no, that's...
Hey, it's time for Gunther and the Egg.
Pew, 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 pew.
Bring in the plan B.
So, Eridith, what are we doing?
On every second Tuesday, I get to host.
Yeah, I'll pop in there. Also have an arrow up. I'll tell them, resist your foul masters.
All right.
And murder you.
Persuasion.
Ooh,
Hey, that's better.
Hey?
Way better.
Oh,
22.
Oh, that is way better.
26 to resist. So,
This could have been one of the really cool situations where you just fudge the roll, so that's the good of
I
the
mean,
narrative.
I
No.
it could have, but no.
Yeah.
I voted for that.
Yeah.
Yep, no, he's gotta stomp it out.
You see
That's
see
one of
some
the-
of them waver
See,
in
that's
their
one of the
resolve.
hallmarks of a good DM. But
Hey,
whatever.
Hey,
if sitting in a chair and eating a bowl of nuts isn't going to convince them, then your frilly words ain't going to do nothing.
Yeah, I suppose so.
I don't know how many people have busted into my house, and I find them in my bathroom, just sitting there on the throne, and
Eating nuts.
yeah, they're just
Eating these
"Hey,
cashews.
Hey, how's it going?" And
Apparently they brought themselves?
I've got no reason to be like, yeah, no, it's whatever.
Yeah. Now they bust into his supply of bathroom nuts. He's just got them there on the bowl
Bathroom
at
nuts.
all times.
That's what the can says.
The
The
new house does have a bathroom or like a toilet closet in it, so it's my poop closet now.
Your closet for toilets?
A water closet.
Yes,
water closet.
so my wife can lock me in.
Well,
I'm done with your crap, Keith.
You've got food, you got a bathroom, you can stay in there.
I left a bowl of nuts in there for you. But somebody else ate it.
Not my concern.
All right.
I'm going to go up to that one. I'm going to grab him. Try and grab him.
All right, and we will
You just
handle
delivered
that next time on Are You Wearing a Helmet?
Man.
Oh, boom, 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 boom.
I just started to like you, Keith.
I know. I've been your DM, Keith Allen, and I'm joined by players.
Ken.
Chris.
Rob.
Eric.
I'm so happy to be here. As always,
You stopped me from killing. You broke my spear.
and I feel so good about it. As always, a huge thanks to our sponsor, Excelsior Games and Comics, for hosting us. And for Bob Hernandez, our sound engineer, for putting up with us.
Yeah.
So, thank you so much, gentlemen. Hey, where could they find any information about Excelsior Games and Comics, Rob?
On the interwebs at excelsiorgnc.com.
And what kind of stuff could they get there?
All of the cool stuff that
So-
you want,
so-
like your dice and dice rollers,
Things that use
And-
dice.
dice accessories.
It's a dice-based economy.
Look, man, you kind of caught me off guard there.
Oh, sorry.
Get this sweet dragon's head.
Oh, yeah. Actually, those are pretty sweet. The Beholder, that's my favorite.
All right. And I hope that you'll join us next time, listeners, on Are You Wearing a Helmet? Until then, good evening. Godspeed.
Bye.